Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irresistible and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I want to talk about how free will is only important in your reality and why that is the case. But before we get started, please do not forget that I do offer both email and video coaching. If you are trying to manifest something or you've been trying to manifest something for a while, then I can definitely help you with this. The information is in the description box below. I also have a self-study course called Magnetically You, which is a recording of a live 4-week program that I ran with relationship expert Nadine Ghassan. The self-paced course will help you build a rock-solid self-concept when it comes to love, so that you magnetize in the love that you desire, whether it's a love in general or from a specific person. So definitely do check out the information in the description below. And of course, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon in order to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. So let's get started. When it comes to free will, a lot of people can't wrap their head around this. And I've spoken about this in my other videos. I've spoken about this definitely on TikTok. Some people kind of don't like the idea that only your free will matters. It feels as if you are manipulating other people, or it's wrong to think that only your free will matters. But when I explain this to you, you will really get it. Because we are used to thinking about physical reality as the solid physical experience where everybody is there creating their reality and my gain is your loss and so on and so forth, where there's competition, where there's conflicting desires, where I want something, my husband wants something else, or whatever. Like, you're experiencing a lot of clash in desires, and it's all about compromise and sacrifice and all of that. And of course, there are a lot of spiritual practices for dealing with this. There's a lot of acceptance and there's a lot of compromise, and there are a lot of relationship experts out there that help people navigate through that belief that everything is rigid and you have to make do with what's there. But technically, from a manifesting point of view, if you really understand that there are an infinite number of realities, and this is science, we're not talking here woo-woo, we're talking scientific theories here, we're talking about quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics says there is no reality separate from the observer. So what we're saying here is there's no physical reality except when there is someone there observing it. So like, there's this concept of, if a tree falls in the middle of the forest and there's no one there to watch it fall or hear it fall, does the tree make a sound? And the answer is there's no tree, there's no forest if there's no one there observing it. This is what quantum physics is laying out as a theory. It's not proven yet, but it's getting there, right? So the idea is, if I am not there to perceive something, it doesn't exist. And when I give focus and attention to something, then it starts to actually exist. So here then you're saying, well, what does free will have to do with this? Well, this is my reality because I'm the observer of this reality. And there is an infinite number of such realities with an infinite number of observers. And so I am creating, and then someone else is creating, and it is a parallel reality. The idea behind that only my free will matters in my reality is, if I am in conflict with my husband around something, such as living in a certain country. I had this one of my friends mention that she would love to move to a different country, but her husband will never move. So if we were to look at that as an example, if I am in contradiction with my husband around the country where we want to live, my free will only matters in the sense that if I do not focus on him wanting the opposite of what I want, and I just focus on what I want, not giving importance to what he wants mentally, and definitely not arguing with him about it, just going inwards and just affirming for what you want and focusing only on what you want without getting into the how, you literally shift into a reality where a version of your husband is there wanting what you want. It's that simple. You're not changing this guy here. You're shifting into a reality where another version of him, literally identical version, who wants to live in the same country I want to live in, be there. So you're never changing someone. And I have this diagram where I talk about all the potential infinite realities. My husband in this one does not want to move to another country, but what I'm doing, I'm not changing this guy here. I'm shifting into a reality where he also wants to move, where his will matches my will, if that makes sense. When you get it from this perspective, only your free will matters. However, it's so important not to pay attention to what he wants. And it's never about changing him. So you never have to work on convincing him. You never have to try to change the person in reality A. You're just shifting to B, where he already is open to the possibility of wanting to move, and he starts discussing this possibility for whatever reason. Maybe he got a job offer in that country and now he's actually considering it. It's a much better, more lucrative offer than what he has in A. So he's open to discussing it. And then you're ultimately shifting to C, where actually he wants to move. He's telling you, let's move. So you see how you're actually just allowing it to unfold, and you're shifting from one reality to the other where your will matches their will. In that sense, where you are the creator, you are the one who's shifting. You're not changing them. This is a crucial and very important part of manifesting, because people are often getting hung up on how they're going to change that person. You're not changing the person. You are always shifting. That's the key. I hope this really resonates for you, and why it is super important to affirm both for yourself and for your specific person, where there's a specific person involved. Because actually where free wills are involved, there's usually another person in the picture. You have to affirm for yourself and for them as well, because you're focusing on the version of them that wants what you want. You're trying to divert your attention away from the version of them that doesn't want what you want. You're focusing on the version of them that does want what you want. And that's where the affirmations for yourself and for the other person are both equally important. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please hit the thumbs up and leave me a comment. I would love to hear your comments, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.